Hello everyone, my name is Will, and today I'm going to do a little bit different kind of video. I actually am feeling exceedingly just unaware of what I should do next music tip wise, so I thought it would be a great time to talk about something else. So this video is actually going to be how to get out of a rut or out of a creative dry spell. So basically, for me, what's going on is, I just ended the summer semester. I expected this fall semester music stuff to begin, and it was going to be great and big. And it's not that it's not, it just didn't go as planned. And I'm a type of person that internalizes that. So I get stuck in somewhat of a rut. So here are my tips of how to get out of a rut. I'm working my way out now, and I've been in them before, and then I get out of them, and it all seems to have a very similar pattern. So how to get out of a rut? Well, first of all, what is a rut? This is a fun word. Basically, I'm defining it as feeling stuck, feeling uninspired, not making as much progress as you'd like, things like that. That's what I refer to as a rut. So what I'm talking about is how do we get past that feeling? And this is what I would do. First of all, take a look around at what you can do. So for me right now, there's things I can do to make my computer presentations look better. There's things I can do to help the people around me. There's things I can do to come up with almost a different idea of some of the things I am doing to try to make them more specific to some of the opportunities that may be opening up. So that's the first thing, is just look around and see what there is to do. If you are doing things that need to be done, you'll spend less time worrying about not being able to come up with ideas. In fact, you'll probably come up with ideas because you're doing something. The second thing I would do is, this is a great time to look back at what you've done already. For me, obviously, I'm on YouTube right now, so I can look back at some of my YouTube videos that's getting a lot of views and seeing what I did there as opposed to some of the videos that are not really appealing to people, and figure out what the deal is, what the difference is. Another thing that I do, so that's number 2. So first of all, we talked about do what you can that's around you. Don't stop moving and focus on your rut. 2, go back and look what you've done and see what can be improved or what went really well. And 3, find some new inspiration. So, one of the things I really love about the seasons and being in a place like New England where we have all 4 seasons, be inspired by something else. So I know for me, I plan on going on runs and walks and looking at nature and seeing if I can find some kind of inspiration there. But I can also look at some new music. I can look at listen to some new music. Look at some art, things like that, to try to get different ideas to come up with something else. It could be something as simple as talking to people that are around you, like, hey, I'm kind of like stuck, what do you think about X, Y, and Z? Or reconnecting with people that you knew before. Another really good thing you can do to find some new inspiration is, honestly, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but purposely go down what people call the rabbit hole. So watch some new YouTube content, look at some new things, look at stuff on the internet, look at things and see what's interesting to you and how you can use that. So that would be number 3. Go ahead and find some new inspiration. And then number 4, to get out of the rut, the very last thing you're going to do really is just take steps out of the rut. Right now I can honestly say I don't know if I actually wanted to do a video this week because I didn't feel like I had anything to talk about. But in doing this video, I already feel like I have ideas of things I can do and places I can go from here. So you have to take that first step up to get past the dry spell. It may not be your best work. Like, I might go write a piece of music and be like, wow, this is complete and utter trash, but it gets me past that stuck point to move on to do more things. And that's really, what I would say would be my key points of how to get out of that stuck, not inspired feeling. So again, as a recap, the 4 things I would do is, first of all, do what you can, do what's around you, make sure that you aren't focusing on being stuck. Number 2 was to go back and look at stuff you've done in the past, see what works, see what doesn't work. Step 3, go ahead and look for new inspiration anywhere. Just look for some new inspiration, new ideas, refresh yourself. And then number 4, go ahead and take that step and actually take a moment to get out of the rut yourself. All right, I hope to bring you some better content. So go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe. I hope this helps you and gives you maybe a little oomph or a little push out of a dry spell. And I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.